Hi, my name is Katie Schmaltz. I am a marketing and nonprofit management major, and I will be a sophomore in the fall. Okay, so my current idea for a big project that Net Impact could do if they had the funding is some sort of social responsibility fair. And this would be targeted at all university students, not just necessarily Net Impact nor Carlson. And it would consist of a few different things. There would be a job fair, which would have a bunch of speakers from nonprofits in the area, but also from different corporations in the area who follow social responsibility and stuff like that. So we'd find like people in community relations and other departments. Along with the job fair, there would be a nonprofit or employee panel where we'd have a few guest speakers from the community talk about their career and how they're able to make a difference in their own career. And then finally, we would wrap up the day with a volunteer project that all participants would do, in which they would be able to use these skills they have learned and actually make a difference. So the key steps in doing this would be to first find sponsors. It'll take a lot of work and money to bring together employees from across the Twin Cities and bring them here to Carlson. So that'll cost some money, and so the sponsors I would have to find would probably be a lot from the speakers we have there, but also just sponsors that we have similar to Carlson that are our typical sponsors. Secondly, I would have to look into who would be good for the panel. I would have to go into the community, talk to some people I know, and who are great guest speakers for us college students that can talk about how they make a difference in their own world and in their own jobs. And then finally, I'd have to try to figure out, work with other organizations to do a student volunteer project that could use all of the people that are participating. So I'd need to figure out what kind of large volunteer project we could do that would be doable. So my current pitch for that, for like participants, would be, do you want to make a difference? Are you unsure how to do this in your career? Then come to Net Impact Social Responsibility Fair. One of the big things about Net Impact is that people don't really know about it unless they're either in Net Impact, have a friend, or are a nonprofit like major. It's really an exclusive Carlson club and an exclusive nonprofit major club. So I think the key to recruiting new members is to try to reach out to other parts of the university and show that this isn't just a Carlson club, and this is not just a nonprofit club. There are plenty of community service organizations throughout campus that would be interested in the same kind of things that Net Impact does. So I would say partner with other student organizations, for instance STLF, who at every meeting ask members to talk about what other organizations they're in. So that'd be a good one. I also thought we could talk to advisors, not specifically just Carlson advisors, but around the university, ask advisors who they know who's really into social responsibility and community service, and try to get them into Net Impact. And then finally, the key to any new club is to get the freshmen in, and Net Impact can continue to do that in the normal freshman ways of going to freshman classes, going to Welcome Week, and possibly work with the other Carlson organizations to do like a CSOM student org fair, where Net Impact can show who they are. The first thing I would do is email again. With emails, you often lose emails in the inbox, and you can't assume right away that the person hasn't done their part. It could just be a lack of miscommunication because of an email, so I'd start with that. If that didn't work, I would call them, leave a voicemail, try to get in contact. If that doesn't work, if they are a student here or if they have an office here, I would actually like go to them and try to like meet them and talk to them there. The key point is to figure out why they aren't doing their part yet. Do they need help? Do they need a little extra guidance? So in the end, I would, if none of my other tactics work, I would talk to the other officers in Net Impact and try to work with them to figure out what we can do so that I can continue on my part of the project, so then whoever has a part after me can continue, so to make the process work.